set. It's probably a 19 or 21 inch flat screen that swivels around. The bathroom is right behind Fulton. The door is to her left. This is our little bedroom, 160 square feet, I think it was. Well, we're coming into Cochin now. And these are some of those fishing nets. They get dropped in at high tide. I can't tell if it's low tide or high tide now. From the nets it looks like high tide, but there's a whole series of nets right here. Focusing, some of these homes look like they're Portuguese architecture. Just a lovely morning. As they use canoes with a paddler on one side, or that one looks like it's, no, that's one on one side. Going fishing in the morning. It's about 7:30, I think. And here's our boat, and here is Folka having breakfast. Good morning, darling. Did you have a nice cup of... They put water, or coffee in both our urns, thermos this morning, so Folka didn't have tea. Okay, we are in Cochin, doing a city tour, and this is what we're going to be seeing today. We're going to Jewtown. Here's the Kochi. Is the county, English spelled with a C. And this is the Maharaja's former palace. We're going in here. Whole groups here.
Which was the palace of the Maharaja of Cochin. Whenever we use the term Raja or Maharaja, obviously those are the Hindu kings. But for the Muslim,
burning the trash over there.
This palace was built by Portuguese.
Portuguese palace.
To the Hindu king as a gift. You know, the Indian spices were very expensive item in European market. All the spices took place to the famous Silk Route. Even the
Here's a Hindu temple advertisement. You can all read what this says in the Hindi language. We're at the palace, and there's another Hindu advertising going on there. There's some interesting Cobra, multiple Cobra. They made them look like a hand. They put 5 Cobras together. There's the Cobra hand looking design. Got a face on there. The one next to it looks like there's a ray coming out of it. And there's a sign here that says entry strictly for Hindus only, and the men have to go topless basically, and shoeless, everybody, but they take your tops off. Wearing, not to enter, wearing shirts and footwear. And this is the official line. This is an archaeological site for the state of Kochi. And that's the entrance into the museum. What's your name?
Shamsuddin.
Shamsuddin. And he's selling the most beautiful compasses from all over the world. Germany and England, and where else do they come from?
Matancheri.
Where?
Matancheri.
Matancheri, okay. Yeah.
This place name that Matancheri and the Jewtown.
The Duco, okay.
Jewtown that and ask and Israel people also. Tamil.
And he was just pointing out to me, I didn't see under the roof here, it's a beautiful carving of Lakshmi and 2 elephants surrounding her from the alcove of the roof. Lots of guys, huh? This is rosewood elephants here, beautifully done, not teak. And he's got a little one, single one, a little coat hook for Breckenridge. No, she doesn't want to come. The synagogue is to the right, the Jewish cemetery, the fort. And the little, they don't call them tuk-tuks here, they call them automated rickshaws, or mechanized rickshaws, I guess is the term. Okay, the clock just chimed 10, and this is the Jewish synagogue. We're in the Jew town. I think you have to take your shoes off here, they said, but I don't see anybody doing that. It's called the Paradesi Synagogue, built in 1568. Clock tower was added in 1760. Partnership with the Jewish community of Cochin and the National Culture Fund.
This is a synagogue which is position. We have three types of Jewish. One is called the Malabari Jewish. They were the Jewish who left Jerusalem or Palestine in 1st century. And the second Jewish people, they were the white Jewish community who left Europe because of Spanish Inquisition. They are the descendants of the Dutch, Spanish and the Portuguese Jewish. And the third one, those who were the slaves brought it from, from the Africa. And behind that, behind the screen is the ladies' place, because all the synagogues are Orthodox. Then, what they said, normal days from the bima on the ground, and for the festive time and for the Shabbat, it's from the top, because we want to, for the ladies, they want to hear what you are reciting, Then.
Well, this looks like another Gulbenkian museum. We're in Cochin, in Kerala, and he was from Spain. Going into the bishop's house in the Fort Cochin. This is now the European neighborhood, Indo-Europe. This is a peppercorn vine. It's a creeper that climbs up the trees, like kudzu climbing trees in Georgia. And these are all peppers. They just pick off a handful and you got 50 peppers in a few seconds. Vasco da Gama died in this town, Cochin, and is buried somewhere on the grounds of this fort, Fort Cochin. Folk is going to take a look at that gravesite. Churches, museums. There goes folk on the bus. The highlights of Cochin, number 14. I've seen thousands of egrets here, flocks of them. This is a field with goats in it. Former British parade grounds. The Brits left in 1947 after Gandhi was victorious with his campaign. St. Francis Church is where Vasco da Gama was buried on the grounds, and they later took his body back to Portugal. Come back and see the Chinese fishing nets here in this village. These are the cantilevered Chinese-style fishing nets. That is a deteriorating art form, basically. It takes 5 to 6 fishermen to operate one series of these nets with rocks, and I think they do it at high tide, which is now. Tide's going out. There's an egret riding on a hyacinth platform there. And there's an unlucky fish that got caught in the nets. Cutting it up and selling fish here. A lot of different fish sales going on. And of course, you need to repair the nets. So here, the guys sorting out, and they've got these. We saw these canoes going out in the morning. One guy on the rudder and one guy on the oars. So they have an oar contraption that they use. Birds flying around here. And I got a vendor trying to sell me something here.
And this is a musical instruments.
Musical instrument, what is it?
And the Cobra music.
Cobra music. Where where's your Cobra?
No Cobra here, very dangerous.
No.
Only musical instrument selling. This is mango.
Mango.
It's mango beeswax in bamboo. It's not broken. In decoration, some Christmas presents. Very, very nice one. Very,
Very
very
nice.
small money. It's not weight. Just see.
No, thank you.
Just looking.
No. I'm filming you. You're
Yeah,
gonna be.
filming.
You're gonna be on YouTube.
Yes.
You know YouTube?
YouTube. YouTube movie.
YouTube
and
movie.
Serial.
And what is your name?
I'm named Muhammad Kamal.
Muhammad Kamal. Kamal, very religious guy. Yeah.
And this is coconut drum.
Coconut
Kerala
drum.
famous.
Oh, nice.
Kerala famous coconut.
Okay, what does it sound like?
And this is the like the damru.
Okay. Very good.
Very, very small price. Christmas present, very nice.
Okay, there's a sign here about the fishing nets. So I'm just going to scan it. I'm going to zoom back a little, and if you want to read it, stop the video, stop the YouTube, and read this stuff. This guy down there is selling bait fish, it looked like. So these guys in the canoes must be going out using fishing poles, I imagine. I thought they were using nets also, but they might have fishing poles on board or drop lines. There's too much of a reflection right now, but I'm going to get the routes of the map when we cross the equator. We're leaving Cochin right now. We're heading to Mali. We're heading to the Maldives. Mali on the 3rd and 4th. Cochin on the 2nd of December. And I'll catch up on this one. I don't have all the clues. Well, here's what it's like on the elevator. Keep shooting me until we stop, and then you'll scan the elevator so you can see what it looks like. Going up to shuffleboard right now. And here is 10. Well, this is the shuffleboard court. Folk and I will be shooting shuffleboard in a few minutes. And I'm scanning this area to show you